everybody, welcome back to Cottonwood Hill Farms. So we got it was a brisk morning. It was actually really nice and I welcome that. It felt like fall. I think when I came out early this morning it was in the, I think, upper 50s, something like that. It felt great. I had to wear one of my flannel shirts, which I love, so it felt like fall. What I got going on today, we got to get the dry cows moved finally. They're already, I guess I kind of already moved them. I just need to get their water moved over and close that gate so they can't get back into that other paddock. So I got to get that done, and after I do that, I got to clean out our chicken brooder. So our fall broilers finally came. I've got those. They're brand new. They're just a couple days old. So I've got them in the small brooder, but it's not big enough for all of them. So I got to get they're okay now, but as they grow, they're going to outgrow that real fast. So I never did get the other brooder, the other side, cleaned out. So I got to get that cleaned out here this morning too. That shouldn't take very long, but I want to get that cleaned out and get them moved over into that so they got more room. And but the first thing I got to do here is throw some fuel in the John Deere so I can go down and move that water. And then I also got to haul some water down after we get that filled, because I think they're out, and it's a lot easier to move that big tank when it's not filled with water. So that's what we're going to do. And if I get time, I'm going to clean the shop up a little bit. I had that last load of hay. We just got that unloaded, I guess I should say. From all that hay we put up, all those square bales, I got that last load put up or put on the trailer, and then I just backed it in the shop for a few days. And then the other day I had a couple of my neighbors came over and helped me unload that and get it up in the barn. So we are full in the barn, just about full. I guess we could probably fit maybe 30 or 40 bales in there, but that's probably about it right now. But anyway, I always have to air up 3 of the 4 tires when I move this thing. This thing definitely could use some newer tires, but no more than I use it. And as much as it sits, I'm not going to put a pair of really nice tires on this just so they can get dry rotted. Oh, that one actually held air this time. Mix up some more sodium and some more mineral for these guys. They're about out. The fresh cows also, they're about out of sodium. This alfalfa's coming back real nice. Looks real good. Well, hello ladies. This one right here, Agatha, she's about ready to pop. Her bag is getting huge. Probably later I don't know if it'll be this weekend or beginning of next week, but after, obviously I'm gonna get these guys moved today, but I'm gonna get this cut and get this round baled. There's probably, I mean, there'll be a little bit of grass in here, but this is mostly just dried up foxtail and looks like a bunch of mare's tail, but it'll be good enough for bedding. I'm just gonna leave this sitting here for now. I'm not gonna set this up until I come back with water, because if I set this tank up, they'll come up and mess with it, tip it over and whatnot. I've had them break a valve on me doing that before, so. Moved these ladies the other night. Now they're up around the compost pile. They'll be up here for, oh, there's quite a bit of forage over there around that compost pile. So I'm guessing they'll be here for 5 days, 6 days, something like that. I don't know, a week, and then we'll turn the corner and start grazing that south side of this horseshoe. That'll give that plenty of time to kind of grow up even more. That alfalfa's coming back real good, and so is the grass in there. So anyway, they're happy. They've got shade and they've got plenty of grasses. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but this whole view is just hazy. Apparently it's the smoke from those Canadian wildfires, I guess. I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not, but there's it's hazy, just hazy all over the place. It almost looks like fog. There's so much of it. This is where I got the chicks right now. They're in this brooder. The bigger one's over here. I need to get it cleaned out. This one's going to be too small for them. They're going to outgrow this pretty quick. So I want to get this one cleaned out and get them moved over there. Well, I got all this cleaned out. It's kind of dark in here, but I'm going to throw some bedding down here real quick. All right, well, I got them moved. I got plenty of feed, water, should be good to go. Now I'm gonna take this down. I got the waters, they're not completely full, but I'm gonna take those down, and I'm gonna take this bucket of chicken litter down and dump that on the compost. Then we're gonna take this down and fill up that water tank, and then Lakota's gonna follow me on the four-wheeler, and he's gonna bring the cows back so we're ready to milk. Well, hello ladies. Should be another week or two and we'll have some calves. Pull it out of the ground and then bring it down into the middle. The battery went dead, so we didn't get the rest of that. But anyway, we got the cows watered and we got them locked into that paddock. And now we're just gonna throw a little hay in the feeder for the fresh cows and then get started milking.
My job. Jeez.
Man, it's turned out to be a beautiful evening. The wind died down. The wind has died down, and the clouds kind of all went away. And it's still really foggy out. The air quality is supposed to not be very good. I don't know. I can't really tell. But anyway, it is really, really foggy, or whatever you call it. There's a lot of smoke, I guess you could say. I don't know, the whole world's burning and apparently it's just normal. Nobody's worried about it. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, I'm going to bring the cows in right now and get them in the holding pen. And we're going to get these little ladies milked. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. I see you hiding back there. Come on. Come on, girls. Come on. Come on, girls. Let's go. Well, that took a little longer than I was expecting. I had 3 of them poop in the parlor. That's never fun. Anyway, I'm glad I got that done. So I still got to clean up in here and bottle all the milk yet, but I'll check back in when I'm done. I've got something I want to show you guys. Well, hey everybody, it's the next day. I wanted to share something with you guys. I think this is pretty cool. I got to give a shout out to the Jeffalonis out in Cali. That's my my wife's uncle and cousins out there, and apparently they're big fans of ours. They've been watching the channel, which I think is just awesome. But we got a piece of mail from them, which I think this is pretty awesome. And they sent us, this is from her cousin Sean. So thank you, Sean. We really appreciate this. I'm pretty excited about this. But Sean sent us a drone. Now, you've probably heard me talk about how I've been wanting to get a drone, and we just haven't been able to afford it. So this is awesome that he did this. But this is a Mavic Mini is what this is. And he sent the whole kit and everything. The only thing I got to get is I have to get a cord for this so it can plug into my phone. But we're pretty excited about this. So a big thank you to Sean. That's awesome, man. We're really excited to use it, and you guys stay tuned. We're gonna I gotta figure this out. I've never flown a drone before, other than I guess Lakota had this little tiny toy cheap one time that I flew. I don't think they're too hard, but I'm afraid to almost touch it just because I don't want to break it. But anyway, I gotta kind of figure it out a little bit. Once I get it figured out, we'll start using it and start getting some overhead shots and things like that, which I'm pretty excited about. So thanks again, man. We really appreciate it. So I got the I did get the shop swept out a little bit last night. There was a bunch of hay, like I said, from when I had that stack of hay on the trailer in there, and the chickens got in there and were scratching all over it, and I think a couple of them laid some eggs and some bales. But anyway, there's hay everywhere, so I swept a bunch of that up. The shop is still pretty dirty. One of these days I need to actually kind of move stuff around and get the whole thing cleaned out, but at least I got the main part of it cleaned out. So the next thing I got to do is I'm gonna I had to pick up another load of compost from the mushroom guy, and so I'm gonna take that. It's on the trailer still. I picked it up a few days. It was probably 4 or 5 days ago. I don't like leaving that on the trailer too long, because those mushrooms, I don't know if it's like an acid, I guess, but some of those mushrooms actually will eat away at whatever it's on. Like, I can't remember which. I'm not real savvy with a lot of the fungi, but I do know when we load them off of that guy's driveway, he just puts a pile in his driveway and we load them up. Some of those mushrooms actually eat away at the concrete. So there's some serious stuff in there. So I don't want to leave it on the trailer too long, because then it'll start eating away at the trailer. I think we're still fine though. So what I'm going to do is take that down, drop it off. We're going to move, before we were putting all those in the big compost pile that's back on the horseshoe. I am going to start a new compost pile up here on this north facing hillside right here just below the barns. And we're going to park the trailer there, and then I got the girls coming over, I think either tomorrow. Today's Thursday, so either tomorrow or Saturday, and they're going to process all those for me and get them unloaded off the trailer. All right, so we're just going to park it and leave it right here. My plan is to just start another compost pile on this hillside right here. This whole, I think there's like 7 acres right here in this little pasture or paddock, and this hillside is just, it's in bad shape. I mean, you can see we've had that hot spell, so not much is growing right now anyway, but nothing grows well on this hillside. It's been so depleted. There's no topsoil left. You can see the color, it's just dirt. It's not even soil. So this is kind of my next focus. I need to get this hillside in better shape. And same with those two. I need to do a little work on those as well, just because these are so close to the barn. I need to utilize these resources better. I'm probably only honestly getting 50% of the yield I should as far as grazing days out of these. This I think it's 15. I think it's close to 15 acres. I know that's 8 acres up there. This up here is 8 acres above this this fence line right here, and then this hillside I think is 7 acres. So I believe this is 15 acres total, and I'm only getting about, like I said, 50% of the yield that I should, because I'm rotating through these so fast because there's just not enough forage, and I should be able to use 15 acres for the majority of of the summer, definitely spring, but then also into the summer for my fresh cows, and not necessarily have to rotate them back to the horseshoe as often as I have been. So that's kind of my focus now with the fertilizer and the compost, is to start working on this hillside here, and then I'll work my way up closer to the barn. So if you haven't seen, I'll put a link in the video, but there's a video I did on the mushroom compost. this stuff, I'm excited. We keep getting more of it. In fact, there's a whole nother trailer load I got to go get once this one's emptied. So I think this is a wonderful addition to the farm. We've had it for a little over a year now, and it's already showing the benefits of it. So anyway, I'm rambling. Sorry guys. That's I tend to do that. That's going to be it for the video. Thanks for coming along. We appreciate it. Thanks for the support. And again, Sean, you're the man. Thanks for the drone. You guys, don't forget you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And don't forget to like and subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you know anybody that likes that would like our content, you know, go ahead and share it with them. We'd appreciate that. So anyway, thanks again always, guys. And you take care. We'll see you in the next one.